am Meagan Wilkinson. I'm the Director of Children's and Youth Services at the Orillia Public Library. So I am in charge of overseeing programming for children, youth, as well as our collections, and then any of our bigger projects that the library does.
And I am Eden Schwartz. I'm the community outreach worker at the Orillia Public Library. And my job is to connect patrons with social services and community services in Orillia. And I work with folks who might be experiencing homelessness or who are vulnerable for other reasons when they're in the library, and make sure that they're getting all the support that they need when they're here in the library.
So Project Free Flo is a collaboration between the Children and Youth Department and our community outreach worker, because we saw a gap in our community where there just isn't access to menstrual hygiene products and access to information, and of course there's always a stigma around periods that we're really trying to dismantle.
A lot of the people that I work with struggle to pay for basic items, afford their rent, afford food, and so when it comes to buying pads or tampons or whatever products they're using when they're menstruating, that is just an added barrier. And so sometimes what we see is people are using alternative products like rolled up toilet paper, and this can lead to some really serious health implications. So from the community outreach point of view, it's all about how can we lower the barriers to accessing these products. And through Project Free Flo, we do that in a variety of ways. First and foremost, everything is free, which is fantastic. Simply by being in the library means that there's a reduced barrier, so you don't need to, say, walk into a food bank or go to a shelter. You can just come to the library, go to the bathroom. Nobody needs to know what you're doing and just get whatever products you need. And then through our period kits, we also have been able to reach more people throughout the community and not only give access to products, but also educational materials as well. And finally, our products are in every single bathroom, women, men's, and our gender-neutral bathrooms. So regardless of how you identify, or if you need to get a product for a person in your life and not yourself, you have access to products, no questions asked.
Mm-hmm. And so a little bit about our period kits. So as Eden said, it is a way to provide menstrual hygiene products, but also distribute some educational information. So each box has some information about what's in the kit and what Project Free Flo is. It has a reusable pad that we were able to work with NYX, so they provided us with a discount for that. We do also include some one-time use products as well. And then other piece of education, we included a book by Chella Quint, Own Your Period, in each kit. What's great about this book is that it is gender inclusive and it's very accessible. So when we were making these kits, we were really making it for all menstruators. So that could be from 8 years old to whenever you stop menstruating. So it had to be something that really was appropriate for all ages, and this is that book. So we were really excited to be able to include that as well. We created 200 of these kits, which were mostly distributed to our partners like the Sharing Place and Greenhaven and Lighthouse. We had a few that were accessible here, and they were so in need and so popular, they're actually gone now. All 200 were taken in less than a month. So it just shows a need for education and free products, and something to celebrate periods too. One of our goals was to reduce the stigma, and this was, I think, a really great way to make it not so embarrassing.
We launched Project Free Flo in April of this year, and since then we have distributed 200 period kits and over 2,000 free products through the library bathrooms. And for us, this means the project's going really well and there's a really high demand for these products in Orillia. So our goal is that we're just the first city building to have free pads and tampons, and that other city buildings and other buildings in general will have free products for menstruators. So if you think this is something that you'd like to see in Orillia or in your community, please speak to your city councilors, speak to your local businesses, wherever you go where you think products should exist. Let's let Project Free Flo spread. And as always, you can come to the library and get whatever you yourself, not you yourself, and you can get whatever you need for yourself, family, friends. Products are here for your needs.
So we were able to provide menstrual hygiene products in the washrooms and create these Project Free Flo kits through a generous grant from the Shoppers Foundation for Women's Health. We received $20,000 from them to be able to do this. So it took very little library money other than staff time to create them, and it allows us to have menstrual hygiene products in our washrooms for free for the next 3 to 5 years, depending on use.
So if you need products, come on down to the Orillia Public Library. All of our bathrooms are stocked, and we hope that we can have more kits in the future. But for now, free pads and tampons galore.